through a lens. I'm Diane Hoskins, and this week's video is about the equipment I use, and at the end I'll give you some of my tips that I find useful. So the first camera I was ever given was a Nikon digital camera. I used this camera for about 5 years until I got my new one. With my Nikon, I had 2 batteries, a battery charger that you can plug into the wall, and of course I think we bought another lens after I was given the camera. But this of course is an older camera. It was given to me free from a friend. However, it had a really good had really good ratings to start off with as like a first camera for people. I recommend starting with a Nikon or something like a Nikon when you first start shooting because it is really quick and easy camera to use. It wasn't given to me with the manual, so I didn't read the manual at all. I learned the basics of it. In each camera there's a knob at the top, and it has the different settings, which is like if I was outside, it would have a setting to be outside. If I was indoors, if it was cloudy outside, auto, no flash, stuff like that. So this one obviously had that. So I learned what the different ones meant and kind of played with it. And so when I got my Canon, which is what I have right now, it's a Canon T7, which in my opinion has been really good for me. A lot of people like Canon versus Nikon because Nikon does this filter for the pictures that just isn't everybody's favorite. But I started off with a Nikon and I went to a Canon, which is a really good camera. Another really good camera are Sony's. They're really expensive, but they're really good to use. When we bought my Canon, it was roughly $700. However, we bought it in a pack. So I was given a camera bag, I was given changeable lenses, I was given colored lenses, 2 chargers, 2 SD cards, and another far out-reaching lens. So to edit and upload pictures, which is something I do from my MacBook, I have an adapter that you plug into the side and you insert your SD card and it can go straight onto your computer, which then I upload to my Google Photos, and then I take them from my Google Photos and put them on my phone to put them out to people. Now, when I'm editing pictures, I always put my watermark on them because if not, then people will use them and act like they're theirs. So I put my watermark on them before I hand them out. And I have a choice that I can just send them digitally and they can print them off themselves, or I can send them the digital copy and I can send them I can print them off and give them the paper copy. Emerald South Lawn Care is a small business locally owned and operated in Rutherford County. Here is a message from the owner, Stephen Shepard. Born and raised in Tennessee, we know how important I did that too close. Let's go. Okay. Emerald South Lawn Care is a small business locally owned and operated in Rutherford County. Here is a message from the owner, Stephen Shepard. Born and raised in Tennessee, we know how important communication and standing by your word is. Give us a shot on any lawn care or landscaping needs and you won't be disappointed. Thank you. You can contact Emerald South by email at emeraldsouthtn@gmail.com. So now I'm going to show you what I keep inside of my camera bag when I'm going to shoots, to weddings, to other things. Okay, so this is my camera. This is my Canon, and then I have my camera strap that has flowers off Amazon, and then I have obviously my camera cap lens, or lens cap. So that's my camera, and then in the same compartment as my camera, I have these 2 pouches, and they have lenses that go on my normal lens. Some of them give a color filter And then these ones are just like for magnifying and stuff. But there's 4 in there and then 3 in the other one. And I keep those in the same compartment and they always come with me just in case I decide I want to use them. And then beside that, I have 2 other compartments. And in this one, I have my wide shot camera lens with a lens cap. That is really hard to focus for games and stuff if you're using them for that. So I recommend using them for sports that are not too fast of motion. And then we have this for lighting, and then we have these other 2 lenses that come in this bag, or in these bags. And these basically attach to the lens as well. This will give a circle around the picture. And then this is the other one. It's basically the same thing, just a little smaller. On the top, the bag's top, I have a pouch, and inside of it is a light for when I'm doing dark shoots or just feel like I need it, if I have like a backdrop. I have the strap that came with my camera. I like to keep it as a backup because if my strap breaks, I have another one. On the side of the bag, I have 2 pouches. On this side is my charging port. This one is the one that hooks into the wall. So I use this one. I use both of them, but I use this one if I know that I have time to charge it at home, because I have another charging thing on the other side, and this one plugs either into the wall or into the car if I'm on the go and need it to be charged quickly. And then in the front, I have another pocket, and in this pocket, I have the extra lens caps because I use them for each side of my camera. So on this side, where this plugs into the camera, I have this lens cap, and then on the other side, I have the actual lens cap. And I have 4 of those because they can go for each lens of my camera. Because they go on each side of my camera for each lens. And then I have my SD card case. This holds 16. However, I don't keep that many in here because I never know if I miss places or something, I could lose a lot of things. I also have 3 of my flashcards or flash drives. I back up my pictures on here because it's quick and easy for me to pull out if I'm showing someone a portfolio of something or something else. So now we're going to take a look at our sponsor. JC Photography is a small photography business providing services in Smyrna, Laverne, Nashville, and Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It was originally focused on kids with autism and showing their worth. However, Jackie decided to branch out and work with all types of people and families, big or small. She loves to work with kids and animals too, and works so hard alongside her junior photographer, Diane Hoskins, to ensure people feel safe and as welcome as possible. You can reach Jackie by email at galucci1889@gmail.com. Thank you for watching today's episode of Through a Lens. I'll see you next week where we'll discuss how I edit. Thank you.